Hey, is that folk music that you play there? What is that? How do you call that folk music?
I think it was Studs Terkel who asked Big Bill Brunzi, did he consider his blues music to be folk music? And Big Bill says, well, never heard no horse.
Don't hesitate. It could be your ticket to a new tomorrow.
Gusile bo, gusile mama yo, gusile bo, gusile mama yo. La calicure mama ye guseni bo, la calicure mama ye guseni bo, we gusile bo, gusile mama yo. Zelashon gani wami we Ambela 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 zelashon gani wami we Gusile bo, gusile mami yo Ambela zelashon gani wami we Ambela zelashon gani wami we.
All right.
Now, it occurred to me with all this hubbub we had before we started the cameras rolling that we never checked my mic, so tell me if I'm coming through to the control room. Yes, I am.
I was gonna
Okay.
say, don't ask me.
I was talking to the people in the control room.
Fair enough.
So we're on Horses Sing None of It. My name is Ralph Litwin. Our guest is Emma. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. Good to be here.
And for the benefit of those who do not speak Zulu, maybe you could give us a little bit of a translation of what you just sang.
First, instead of saying welcome and hello, let me say Sawubona Kunjani, which in Zulu is the greeting. It's saying I see you and how are you, and that's how we greet each other in Zulu. And then you would say Yebo to me.
Yebo.
There you go. I just realized I don't need to speak into this when we're just talking, do I?
No, you don't.
Okay. That opening song, it was kind of a combination of songs. The instrument is mbira, which is actually Zimbabwean, not necessarily South African, but as you know, when cultures meet, they always share their cultures, and the mbira you will find not only in Zimbabwe, but also played in South Africa. It was sung in Zulu. It's a morning song. Basically, even though it's evening right now, we were
Starting something new.
starting something, kind of in the morning sense. And the song is called Kusile. And Kusile means sunrise. It's the kind of thing where traditionally when, before a community does anything, goes to work, kids go to school, anything like that, the community tends to come together and they'll sing a song as a greeting. And
That's
so they'll sing
nice.
something like that. Kusile means sunrise, and then as I went on, I was talking about friendship.
Nice.
The harmonies I was doing were talking about friendship.
I like the idea of that community coming together to sing first thing.
Yeah. South African music is very communal. You'll find, most traditional musics are, folk musics in general are, but it's very community oriented. I do, when I'm doing programs, especially with kids, the first thing I do is if they're sitting there, because they've been told to be quiet and not do anything, the first thing I do is I stop playing what I'm doing and I say, hey, whoa, 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 we're taking a trip to South Africa, and in the traditional South African community, it's not a performer on stage and an audience. It's a communal thing. Everybody participates.
It's a happening.
It's a happening thing, exactly.
Cool. Well, would you like to give us another piece?
Sure. I'm going to move from, if I can get the seat back. Sorry. I'm going to move from the mbira, from the real traditional instrument, to a song. This is actually still a traditional Zulu song, but we're going to play it using the technology. And this song is, the name of the song is Hleziphi. This style of music is called Maskanda. Maskanda is the song that kind of developed when the mine workers in South Africa would go to the mines. They'd have to live in hostels, and to amuse themselves, they would have guitars, Western style guitars. In the Zulu tuning, it's tuned a little bit differently. But anyway, so the style of guitar playing is called Maskanda. Let's make sure we have everything going. And for those who are shocked when they hear what else is going on, we're using technology for me to create my community, or band rather. Hup!
Llegan en bolos, cluben como os português. Nali Zulu lia duma ya. Nali Zulu lia duma ya. Highway lazy beat, Gal Carly, when mama with lazy beat. Highway lazy beat, walk away to. Yagan in bongos, clubing como os português. Nah, suga. Yagan in bongos, clubing como os português. Hum, 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 hum. Nali Zulu lia duma ya. Os. Nali Zulu lia duma ya.
Whoa! Now it's community time. All right, everybody's gonna sing on this.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah. Oh, yeah, little mama, 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 yeah. Ya ganin boglas clube como os português. Yeah. 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 Ya ganin boglas clube como os português. Yeah. Yeah. Nali Zulu lia duma ya. Nali Zulu lia duma ya.
Wanna try one more time? Here we go.
Yeah. 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 Oh, yeah, little mama, 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 yeah. 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 Hup, yeah. Now coming. Yee! What's up? Nali Zulu lia duma, yeah. Nali Zulu lia duma, yeah. Nali Zulu lia duma, yeah.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
That is amazing.
Thank you. Unfortunately, sometimes the technology makes mistakes.
Oh, I couldn't tell.
Well, that's the problem with keep forgetting you don't have to do that. That's the problem with using the technology. It repeats your mistake. So if you if you mess it up, it messes up. Take that off.
It's such an expressive sounding language. The sounds you make with that language are incredibly musical.
They are, and I love that statement because that is exactly what attracted me to this music. I have spent the majority of my career in South Africa periodically and studying and working with South African musicians, both contemporary and traditional. The first question people always ask me is, how did you get into this? The most attractive thing was I heard a traditional style of Zulu singing You probably know it from Ladysmith Black Mambazo, that style of singing.
Uh-huh.
It's called Scatamia. And the first time I heard that, I was smitten because the language was so musical. It was so percussive, so musical. And after that, it was just, I not only wanted to know the music, I wanted to know everything about where it came from.
So you went to South Africa?
Yeah, actually, in a nutshell, I went home and told my wife, I said, honey, I'm going to South Africa. And she says, okay, well, let me know how it goes. She knew that it was important to me. So.
And what period of time was this?
This was still ongoing during apartheid, back in the late '80s, and so it was definitely an interesting time. I don't know if we don't really have the time for me to start elaborating about what it was like back then, but only because at this point in time everybody's so happy to celebrate South Africa's moving forward, that although we don't ever want to forget apartheid, everybody likes to focus on the future of the country now and where it's going now. So
Sounds good to me.
yeah.
So what was that song about?
That song was called Hleziphi. For those of you singing along, try making that sound. Hleziphi.
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 Another part of the beautiful Zulu language. There are all kinds of different sounds that we make with the language that's not in the English phono system. It's really a simple song. It's about a young boy. His name is Hleziphi, and basically what I'm singing is he's out. He's a young man coming of age, been put in charge of his father's livestock. It's a traditional boy, and there's a huge storm coming, and so the song is about his sister is running out to the field and begging and pleading with him, Hleziphi, please come in. There's a huge storm coming, and he is refusing to come in because he's
Taking care of the
taking
livestock.
care of the livestock. I actually tell a story when I do this when I do the program, especially for kids. Get them involved with it. I get them to make animal noises out in the field and get them used to
Auga.
traditional. Yeah. Get them. How many cows do we have out there? Anyway, it's a very simple song.
So I would like to mention that you're here because Nancy Haslam, one of our volunteers, saw you at a school program that you did and said you were a must-see.
Oh, thanks, Nancy. She's behind the camera, isn't she?
She's behind the camera today.
Thank you, Nancy. Yeah, actually, we had a nice chat after the school, so that was lovely.
So what else would you like to share with us?
I'd rather share music.
Yeah.
All right. What would you rather hear? Would you rather hear mbira or guitar?
Mbira.
Okay, let's do an mbira song. Actually, you know what? Let me try something. I thought about whether I should do this or not. This is a very dangerous song to do. I have two mbiras. The reason, just as an explanation, because a lot of people, they question using the technology. But I'm using the technology so I can create all the different parts that you normally would not hear with one person.
Right.
Especially when I'm doing demonstrational programs and educational programs for kids. I want them to hear what if they went to South Africa or Zimbabwe and
What it
heard,
would sound like.
yeah, then they can get an idea of what all the instruments sound like. And anyway, so that's what I'm doing now. This is a real traditional old song, Zimbabwean song. And it's really difficult to play because I'm going to do two different parts and loop at the same time. So best of luck here. See if we got that. You hear where one is? not finished with the community yet. These are called hoshos. I don't know if you know. These are called hoshos, and they're kind of the sister to mbira. And in a real traditional community ceremony, you would never hear the mbira playing without the hosho. It has something like this. Now, if you want, you can clap along, too. Or just do a straight. Oh, yeah, little mama. Oh, yeah, little mama. Oh, yeah, little mama. Chisa. Was.
Beautiful.
Siyabonga kakulu. Siyabonga means thank you in Zulu. Thank you.
Beautiful. Before we run out of time, I want to make sure people know how to get in touch with you.
They can get in touch with me at website or
You can say the website.
what can
We just can't show it until the end.
okay. You can find me at my website is www.ikayastudios.com. It's IKHAYA studios.com. I actually have several websites, or you can email me at info@ikayastudios.com.
Great.
There we go.
We've got about 3 minutes left because time really flies when you're having fun.
Wow. Okay. Shall we jam then?
I think we shall.
Okay. We were talking before the show, and there's a style. This is a Maskanda style of guitar playing again, but the first time I ever heard this, my teachers played this. It's kind of an elementary tune. They first taught me how to play, and I was so amazed first time I heard it because it sounded so American, so American folk. Let's see if we can get. By the way, thanks for having me.
Our pleasure. Really, it's been great to hear you.
Siyabonga kakulu.
And see you.
Thank you very much. So let's try this.
Wossa. Shisa.